Hello and welcome back, everybody, to Top 64. We're pretty much Top 32 for Shine 2019 here at Worcester, Massachusetts, and we have a very good one coming up for you next. A little bit of bias maybe on our side here, but I know a lot of you have been finally getting some eyes open to this player coming up next.
Yes, sir.
If
so
you don't
just
know
a bit of a programming update for you guys. We are moving on to the other side of the top 64 bracket. So we're going to get I think I don't know how many we get in winners. Would it be 4 in winners?
Possibly.
Yeah,
I
4
know
in winners and I don't know how to do math. Regardless.
Yeah, but we're at Smash Tournament. We're here about math.
Yeah,
we're here to
regardless.
watch some nonsense ensue.
So we're going to have some winners matches coming up for you guys. One of them being a name that you've heard of, and one that you probably haven't. The one that you heard of needs no introduction. Panda Global ESAM.
Yep.
Flagship player for Panda Global. Obviously, he's been one of their mainstays.
Flagship player for the Pikachu meta pretty much as well, too. Like, you will keep an eye on ESAM for everything that is Pikachu tech. Constantly performing well at majors, occasionally running into a few matchup problems here and there. But no matter what, one of the best players when it comes to holding an L in a set, you always see him smile. He always is confident in the set. It's like, you know what? All right, I held that. I'm going to come back stronger next time. And there's nothing wrong with that. Another confident player who happens to be one of the best in the business. Actually, no, really. He's the best in the business at his character as well. NY's own Juuuuul.
Third day, Juuuuul. Number 9 in the NYC/Long Island BR. In my opinion, one of the hardest power rankings to get on.
Agreed,
that
heavily.
Is stacked. He beat F-Sharp. I believe he was a Ken main?
He's a Ken main from Canada as well, I believe. Yeah, he's from Montreal.
Yeah, and he beat Pelka in his pool, so...
Juuuuul?
No, F-Sharp.
Okay,
no,
and he beat Riddles in the Ken Ditto up there, too.
That's right, yep. Yeah, I know he beat somebody else. I just forgot who the other person was. But, yeah, so definitely nothing to scoff at right there. Juuuuul taking advantage of, the upset bracket, or as we call it in New York, the Bankai bracket. With a bit of it.
That really how it be when it comes to Bankai, pretty much every time.
Yeah, but nothing out of major is soft. These people are here for a reason, and, Juuuuul has definitely earned his stay here. And it's going to be an interesting matchup, a matchup that you don't see a lot of Robin. The character kind of doesn't exist.
Yeah, the big thing is that it's very hard to be technically sound with Robin as a character. And you're already going to see the problems that are going to happen, because they're going to happen. Pikachu will absolutely be looking for L wins off stage to get spikes or to get some thunder hits. It's going to be about how Juuuuul can avoid those. Juuuuul is, when you know he's on fire, be reverse attacking everywhere with those neutral B charges and landing with either the new Levin Nair, which is super strong. Robin is the only character in this game that pretty much has like a guaranteed aerial smash attack. Like it hits so hard.
It's weird, man. And I think the Robin's problem is that there's the things that Robin does well is just done better by other characters.
Yeah.
Like, there's better characters at ledge trapping, there's better characters at maybe projectile zoning at the ledge, but Robin also has, like you said, the X factor of having very strong aerials and a very, there's a lot of...
So you bring up the ledge trapping, but Robin is definitely one of the best characters in the game currently with Arcfire. Arcfire spam at the ledge, you're going to see Juuuuul do that so often.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to have occasionally the fully charged Thoron, but usually the Arc Thunder just to be able to catch somebody who decides to maybe neutral get up that lingering hit. But Arcfire is going to be what he needs to succeed in order to get ESAM thrown off guard, because otherwise his center stage is going to be having a bit of a problem.
There you go. As ESAM has sat down, and we are probably getting these stage strikes here. So it is going to be Robin versus Pikachu. Now I think in neutral, this matchup isn't going to be, it's going to be weird.
Yeah.
I feel like Juuuuul's going to be having to be comfortable with playing from behind here.
Yeah.
Because ESAM, like we said, he's been the pole bearer for Pikachu's meta for the better part of a decade.
Did you see that Magister set earlier?
Oh yeah, he dissected him.
Yo, ESAM looped Magister for like 70%, and then after the reset to 100. And that is because of his technical prowess with the characters. He actually played a whole lot of games like FGC titles like Marvel, and that was a big reason as to why he labs combos so well. And that's a huge difference in a matchup like this, where you're Robin, where you don't really have that good get-off-me tool. So see how Juuuuul's able to handle it. We're going to be getting ready to get into game number 1, where ECM's playing Mega Man. No, he's not. He's going to be playing the Pikachu.
That would be something, right?
That would absolutely just ruin the entire strip. Like, if you guys had anything pre-planned, just throw it in the trash. Like, if you thought you had good credit, it's bad now because ESAM playing something other than Pikachu. Starting off on Town and City.
Yes, sir. Here we go. As third day Juuuuul going up against Panda Global ESAM. And Town and City, I think, is going to be, probably the wave right now. It's going to give Juuuuul a get-out-of-jail-free option from some of these, these combo strings that ESAM might be pressuring him with those platforms. But ESAM is also going to have the added benefit of that FD transformation to kind of trap Robin's landing.
One little thing, it may be something that gets overlooked, but did you see the way Juuuuul just kept stutter stepping away to see how ESAM would be willing to chase him down or not?
Yep.
That is such a good download tool. And I mean, don't ESAM figured out that reaction too, but look at the technical ability he already has. P reverse canceling onto the ledge, and see right there, he's trying to catch ESAM jumping early with one of these 11s.
There you go. Oh, he's going to actually drop the 11 sword right there, so he's not going to be able to get the item combo out of it. And this is where the matchup is going to be won or lost for both these players.
Exactly.
How well Juuuuul's going to be able to get off the ledge against Pikachu, who has so many tools to keep you in disadvantage forever.
Exactly, and advantage state control is pretty much all ESAM's game plan. Like, he's going to be aiming to make sure he keeps the pressure on always against Robin, who doesn't have really, like they said before, the best get off me options. But ESAM actually landing directly in front of Juuuuul, gonna get stage positioning. Where is he gonna go? You have to be so scared of that down smash because it's shield poke as well.
Yes, absolutely. But Juuuuul able to get the grab, able to convert out of it. No 11 sword again. I love the mix-up right there, being able to angle the L-win. And again, Robin, those clothes are pretty heavy, so able to survive that forward smash.
Hey, man, there's a whole lot of books and other things hold in there, but not enough weight's going to save you from that one. The jab block going to close it out.
Yeah, man, like 10 times out of 10 times on top, you can't give these players that free a jab block this late in the bracket.
Exactly, just being able to close that out. And ESAM trying to look for the reset. I like the idea that Juuuuul went there, going on the aggressive approach, but he's going to be able to make it back. Elwin has plenty of recoverability, but unfortunately for Juuuuul, it didn't grab the ledge.
That is really unfortunate right there from Juuuuul. Getting a break on the Thunder edge guard, but unfortunately just coming up empty. And Juuuuul going for broke right now. Kind of a dangerous game to play against ESAM.
Yeah, especially against ESAM when it comes to his recoverability with the Pikachu. And you see that ESAM is just perfectly content with throwing out the Thunders. He has 2 stocks up, so if he happens to miss one and he pulls Juuuuul off stage, all beneficial for him.
There you go. Juuuuul just going to opt to retreat to center stage, get his resources, back in line. The 11 sword is back on deck right now.
ESAM go for a hard read there on an air dodge maybe in the center stage, but the falling up air is going to finally close out the first point that Juuuuul is looking for.
Yeah, but ESAM just going right back to work right here. Knows that he has a pretty cushy lead to work with right now. Again, just going right back to work. Okay, I love the use to drop into Thunder Jolt on that platform right there. Okay, good read right there from Juuuuul. Like I said, it's going to, just as it is for ESAM, Juuuuul being able to keep him at the ledge is going to be huge in this match.
Exactly, super judgmental, and he's going to be able to get by the Thunder Jolt that he's trying to go for there. Trying to anticipate maybe a quick attack in on him, but ESAM saw through it. Going to get a punish to force him off stage, but still not enough to close it out.
There you go, going to get the trade he's looking for.
Yo, why is that? Why is Juuuuul, like, why has Robin got like a straight up football arm? You see how fast that 11 got thrown?
Oh, there we go. Yep, does not matter how strong the arm you got. A good defense beats a strong offense as ESAM gonna come out on top there. And, that one, I'd say as, not trying to throw shots or anything, that went about as well as I expected right there. Not only does, I'm sure ESAM doesn't have a lot of Robin experience, but I feel like a lot of that stuff fundamentally kind of like, carries over from the last game.
I was going to say that, actually, I'm pretty sure DFW has a very strong Robin player over there, because I was going to mention Dath at first, but he did move to Oklahoma. There is a good Robin player over in DFW. I can't remember his name at the moment, but the big thing is, when you run into the best of the characters, you don't normally get that same type of practice. And I agree, though, no matter what, even with all that technical skill, you got to be very wary if you're Juuuuul. And he did have that unfortunate SD before as well.
Now, I do want to give Juuuuul props. He's definitely not changing up his play style at all, but he's going for these super aggressive reads off stage.
Yep.
While he's definitely getting blown up for it, I definitely applaud him for not, shying away from his game plan.
Yeah, even right there, attacking a disadvantage, hoping to get it down here. And the L-win can spike, so you have to be very careful on these techs if he consistently gets out. Juuuuul looking for something a little bit deep, hoping for maybe a mash out. Gonna get himself a little bit of health back.
Yeah, the Nosferatu gonna buy him some time. And now this is become a much closer game. So Juuuuul, it looks like whatever he was looking for, might have figured it out. But the very late hit of that nair on cross up in the down smash will seal out that stock on the platform for ESAM.
Yeah, you always got to respect the landing out of ESAM's. And ESAM digging deep. That is a clean, swift stock gone right away. And that is exactly what ESAM wants. And he just ripped his jump too, so he can go after him. But instead, the early Elwin still getting punished on its way in. ESAM just playing an entire solo game right now.
ESAM is shooting free throws in the gym right now against Robin. And, Juuuuul just needs to do something to stop the bleeding right now. That forward smash will connect right there, the long-lasting hitbox of that move.
And ESAM just keeping it simple. Like you mentioned before, both of them need to be strong on their ledge trap ability. But ESAM snagging the 11th sword out of the way too and going far. Had nothing left. And that's going to be a 3-stock coming in from ESAM over Juuuuul.
Yeah, that was dominating from ESAM. And Juuuuul kind of smirking about it, that SD obviously not what he was intending right there, I'm sure. But this is what happens, man. Pikachu is just so good at just, keeping you in disadvantage and putting you in a world of hurt. And again, ESAM took that first stock was pretty close. ESAM, definitely put that game away for good when he got that really early death conversion on the second stock.
If you're Juuuuul, you just got to put that one in the books. Like, all right, this one.
I see what you did there. Well played.
After that game, a lot of times people will lose their mentality. It's like, all right, I got sauced. I don't know if I can win. But if you're Juuuuul, it's like, you know what? Sure, I got bodied, but I still have a chance. This is best of 5, and I got to make a comeback.
Also, just saying, we weren't even 15 seconds into the game at that point, and ESAM already had Juuuuul in an offside situation.
Yeah, and ESAM has been so consistent in forcing that over and over and over again. And ESAM willing to trade with the book, all the items all over the place.
Yeah, man. We'll see if the tri-plat layout, relieves any of this pressure for Juuuuul. That was a good weight on the F smash right there. That definitely could have been dangerous for him.
Yeah, just slightly avoiding the timing there. That up smash, trying to call out an aggressive option from ESAM, who's been consistent at that. Going for the B reverse cancel to try and catch him, and just out of range to get the frame trap. Skull bash, gonna catch Juuuuul off guard, but not in a position to close out the stock. He could have got an up smash to stop that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the 11th sword was not on deck right there, so even if you got the 11th sword, there's a strong possibility you might not have been able to kill.
That's true. Didn't realize it was gone. Item management in the middle of all the other things, while you have a small rat who's coming directly for you. It's so many things you have to keep track of.
Yeah, man, great follow from ESAM right there, but a great response from Juuuuul, bringing the pain with the down smash right there.
Yeah, it's that ledge, that shield pressure we talked about before. It can absolutely whittle you down between Arc Fire or Arc Thunder, and it can shield poke with that down smash. Good option from Juuuuul.
Ooh, okay, good job with that back end from ESAM. Just the low profile of that move. Being able to skate around those laggy specials of Robin.
Oh, and decent movement. I think he was just trying to hope that ESAM was going to go back or jump a little bit early, but he's forced to recover high. ESAM just racking on this damage.
Yeah, and all that because ESAM was in the blind spot of Arc Fire. There you go, continuing this combo right now.
Yeah, ESAM just so good at capitalizing on many mistakes, but that time making a mistake of his own. You see him rearing back in the chair. Juuuuul with the first lead of the set.
Yeah, that's huge from right there. ESAM going for a hard read with the F smash, but Juuuuul answering back with one of his own. But it does not matter. Lightning strikes twice, Ajax.
Has struck 3 times in full, man. He's been able to catch him so many times with those neutral get-ups. And Juuuuul is just trying to time it right, but there's a good damage answer right from Juuuuul. Burying ESAM in the corner. What do you think he's got to do to be able to close this out?
He's just got to take advantage of his advantage state. But I don't know if ESAM's going to give him that chance, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you see ESAM headhunting, getting the sword as well to make it his own, throwing it up, just trying to force Juuuuul to land where he wants. Juuuuul backing off. I like the fact he didn't commit after that quick attack.
There you go. ESAM just going to quick attack to the middle of the stage. Juuuuul, like you said, they're utilizing those B reverses right there. It has himself the lead here.
Trying to catch a 2-frame with that down smash. It has a good linger, but here we go, taking you for a full ride. ESAM gonna even it up or maybe take the game. Yes, he is. Sealing that one away from Juuuuul, who had a nice lead, but all it took was one mistake, and that is the game.
Yeah, you brought up ESAM's Marvel background perfectly to a T right there. Like I said, he is, no pun intended, he's a lab rat.
Yeah.
He's like I said, been the pole bearer for this character for a long time. He knows these combos inside and out. Those lightning loops, proved to be huge there in both in game 2 and 3 right there for ESAM to make that comeback. And to put it in layman's terms, Pika nice.
Yeah, and when you have a character who can hit as hard as a Robin can or other heavies, you usually play very scared because, like, if I mess up, I'm going to take a lot of damage. But the way that ESAM plays, he knows. It's like, look, I have a small frame. I have better advantage with you when it comes to frame data, and I can combo you to hell. So what are you going to do about it? You got to deal with me. And he dealt with it perfectly. 3-0 victory for him, but that's not the end of Juuuuul. That was winner's side. Juuuuul's going to be going on to the losers. ESAM moving on.
Yeah, man. And like I said, if I were Juuuuul, I would be discouraged right there. That matchup just looks really hard. Like, Robin's very linear recovery. Like, it just sucks against characters like that with great offstage presence like Pikachu.
Yeah.
So there's only so much you can do about it except just, you know, like, take the hits and pray to God that you're able to live to see another stock. So.
Yeah, I think presence of mind, kind of like what you just pointed out, is so important when you have either the electric rats coming after you off stage. You have to be perfect with your route choices. And Juuuuul is pretty good at it majority of the time with the L-Wins. But when you're up against the wall and lightning comes for you, you can only tech so many times. That thunder was perfectly placed quite a bit. But the main thing was that Juuuuul was just constantly getting up in his face with those neutral get-ups and getting caught over and over again.
Like I said, he didn't, like, change his game plan because of the person he was playing. Like, some people try to be, like, cute and creative when they try to, you know, when they're like, oh, I got to play this top player. You know, they've probably seen every trick in the book. I'm going to try to do something different. Juuuuul's just like, nah, I'm just going to play my game. I'm going to go for these crazy edge guard attempts trying to catch you, you know, sleeping. And, you know, while it didn't always work out for him, it proves that he did not, you know, steer.
It's a good way of establishing fear on ESAM going off stage, too.
Sure,
because if you happen to get him with one of those downers and you kill him sub 40 because he decided to commit and go for a back air, now ESAM has to think about that. Except ESAM normally, after getting hit by those, he coming back. Like, he's like, you know, I made that one mistake, but can you do it again?
Yep.
And that's that top commentator,
top
player mentality that you need to have to be that consistent. So good job.
Also,
on ESAM.
Pikachu being able to, you know, skip the disadvantage state because of quick attack from the ledge.
True.
That definitely does help. So.
True. Just being like, even being caught in a mistake, usually making it back if you throw out the jump thunder stall. But if a jump gets ripped, you just have to make sure you get back with a quick attack. But